Hey guys, we're here at the finals. We got Nick Bacchus and we have Paul Angel. 25 points, singles finals. I believe it's big ball, and we have a special guest commentator. We have the famous, infamous Glenn Winokur, many-time champion, plays for over 30 years, and he's actually going to be our special guest, and he's going to be commentating with his insights.
All right, here we go.
Hey everybody, we got a great singles game. We got Paul Angel against Nick Bacchus. Paul has won the toss. It's a 25-point game. Paul will serve first. Here we go. Paul starts. Angle serve. Nick returns down the line. Good return. Nick takes position in the front. Paul gets a great shot and kills it. 1-0. Paul going to serve. Probably going for the angle. And no, he switches it up, he goes down the line. Nick, great two-handed backhand return. Paul in the middle of the court. Nicky, they're both battling. Nick's got the middle. Paul goes for a blast. Nicky, good two-handed get. Nicky goes cross-court, his famous two-hand backhand. Paul with a great get. Oh, a great running get by Paul Angel. Nick hit a beautiful right angle shot. Backhand cross-court. Paul ran it down and re-killed it out wide. 2-0.
2-0.
Paul. Paul again starting. Here's the serve, goes for the angle. Nick returns to his Paul, his left hand, he goes wide, 3-0. The idea is try to hit some angles, get him off the court, and get control of the middle of the court in singles. 3-0. Paul goes right to Nick's backhand, returns to the middle. Paul takes control. Nick with a beautiful, his patented two-hand backhand showing cross court. And he's down.
0-3.
0 playing through. Let's see when Nick decides to serve. He is going to go overhand, goes for the angle, not a good one. Paul, great return down the line, got control, goes lefty. Nick with a beautiful lob for a winner. Beautiful lob. Paul had control of the ball, but didn't do anything with the ball. One serving for Mitch is doing the roughing. Nicky goes now. Let's see. Right to the middle, he jams Paul. Nick the control, angle winner, right off the bat. Good body serve. He jams Paul, and Paul couldn't do anything but hit it right back to the middle. 2-3. Nick again goes one. Paul returns down the line. 3 playing
3 serving 3.
Nick goes for the angle serve, a good one. Paul again had the shot, went down the line. It's the right shot, but hit it up too high, and the ball traveled long. 4 points in a row. Nick is going for a 10-second wait. Looks like Paul can hit that return. If he could just get it down the line a little bit lower, he'll have Nick in trouble.
Okay.
4-3. Nick again serving. Let's see if he tries to jam him. He'll go wide. He goes wide. Not a good one. Nick two-hand backhand. Ball was good. I tell you one thing. That's his shot. If you hit that shot to Nick, he angles it beautifully. Takes a little off the ball. 5-3. Nick goes to switches it up. Paul, his left hand. Hits the ball right back to the middle. Paul angles winners. Here's the idea of the game with these people that gotta use more angles in singles so you can get the guy wide off the court. If you hit it to the middle, you're in trouble. 3-5. Paul again, slow angle serve. Nicky with a topspin return. Paul, right hand killer. Nice shot. 4-5.
4-5.
Angel going to serve now. He goes, slow angle again. Nick with a topspin return. Paul had an easy shot down the line, tried to make it too perfect, and he misses. 5 playing
5 serving 4.
We got Nick going right to Paul's middle. Good return down the line. Nick's in trouble. Paul off the court, misses an easy shot. He's hitting good returns, but the next shot he's hitting right back to Nick, so he's losing the position. 6 serving 4. Nicky. Let's see where he goes this time. Tries to go wide, right to Paul's right hand. Nicky goes backhand down the line, and then he goes for his patented two-handed, low, slow shot that is very tough. Paul will have to make that adjustment. 7, Mitch. 7 serving 4. Referee called, made a little mistake. Nick, good angle serve this one, gets him wide. Backhand, oh, Nicky had an easy shot in front of him, kind of rushed it a little bit. Mitch missed it. So we got the
5
ball.
serving 7.
No. Mitch, isn't it 5-7 now? You sure?
6-7.
6-7. 6 serving 7. Ball. Very close to it. I got it, Nick. Very close to the long line. It was very close. I was blocked out, couldn't see it. Mitch thought it was good. Nick is appealing the serve. They go around to every ref. Appeal was denied. Score should be 7 playing 7. That was one of those very tight serves. Nick should have played out the point instead of he thought it was clearly over. Ball again. This time goes to Nick's backhand. Ball in the middle. Right back to Nick. And then Nick had a setup. He should have gone low to the right corner. And he missed it. So it was 8 playing 7.
8 serving
A
7.
lot of unforced errors, but there's a lot of pressure. This is the finals, the big bull single. Angle serve, Nick hits it completely wide, misses it totally. That shot on the return, you gotta go a little bit low, get ball off the court. 9 playing 7. Angle serve, not a great one. Ball lefty, down the line. Nick with his beautiful again. That's so far what's keeping him in the game. He's hitting that two-hand backhand. That two-hand backhand, cross court low. So we got a little 10-second wait. I believe the score is 7 playing
7
9.
serving 9.
That is confirmed by Mitch. Nick will go to serve. He's still sticking overhand. Goes down the middle to Paul's left. Nick's got control. Smart little drop shot. Made Paulie run all the way out wide to the left. And gets the point. So it's 8 playing 9. Nick going to serve. Outside is correct. Very close call, but definitely was just missed.
9 serving 8.
9 playing 8. Good thing Susan didn't make that call. Paul with the middle, little drop shot. 10 playing 8. And Susan laughs, but she knows her eyesight is slightly deteriorating over the years, like all of us. 10 playing 8. Paulie, down the middle serve. Nick, good shot down the line towards right. Nick again had his patented two-hand backhand. That's the first time he's missed that shot going cross-court today.
11 serving 8.
11 serving 8. Paulie again. Will he stick with the angle serve? No. He goes Cam Smith. Now Paulie set up with his left. Gets it right back to Nick. And Nick drills a beautiful play across court. First time out of the game. Good game. Seems to me like the guys got to hit a few more angles, to do them. Once they hit the ball to the middle, it's being set up and they're hitting cross court for the winner. So we got a brief timeout. We got a nice crowd over here. Let's see, we got about, I don't know, I'd say about 75, 80 people here watching at beautiful Juniper Park today. They had a nice Hall of Fame ceremony before. All congratulations to all the inductees, Mike Melendez, Lisa Michaelesi. We had Robert Sasri and Andy Krosnick and Anthony Farino could make it. All congratulations on a well-deserved career.
8 serving 11.
8-11. Nick will serve now. Let's see if he tries to jam him. And he does try and go in, Paulie, with an easy return. It was right to his right hand. He just took a little off of it and rolled it out. 11-8. It's a little hot. These guys that can't seem to hold the paddle, so they're doing a lot of wipes.
11 serving 8.
11 serving 8. Paulie again. I think he'll go slow angle. He does. Nick returns. Cross-court. Paulie's left. Paulie tries a crazy slice return, which didn't make any sense whatsoever. But then again, that happens from time to time. You lose a little focus. Now Nick goes to wipe. The guys are sweating. All right, let's see where Nick goes this time. I think he's going to try and jam him. And he does try and jam him. Hits it right to Paulie in the middle. Nick overhead down line. Nick in the middle of the court. Angle shot. Paulie on a run. Oh, he had it. A lefty running shot that he tried to do. That's the game. You hit little small shots and you make the guy run. And if he hits a running winner, let him hit the running winner. 9-11. Nick goes slow angle. Paul returns down the line. Misses it. As we heard a beautiful outside ball. It's 10-11. Nick again. Will he go with this slow angle? No. Down the middle, soft one. Nick with his two-hand backhand, and Paul's got to realize that that's a big mistake. That is, so far what I see, the best shot in the game between the two of them. Nick takes a little off that backhand angle shot to the right-hand corner. Very tough to get. 11-all. Nick goes out to Paul's right. Paul with a finally makes a smart lob return. Nick in the middle, two-hand backhand. Right to the middle, he misses it. Paul misses his shot. And then Paulie with a snap left hand in the middle that Nick had total position on, but Paul made a great shot. Only other person who could do that is Rob Sastry, of course. 11 up. Paul, slow angle. Nick return. Wide to Paul's left, down to the middle. Nicky goes down the line. Paulie tries to run and anticipate it, but does not make the shot. So it's 11 up. Here's the great Kevin Roll-on.
Kevin, that's enough back and forth, Kevin.
That's it.
That's the last time.
Mike told me to take the chairs there.
Mitch getting excited at Kevin Roll-on. 11 up. Mitch is taking full charge. Let's see what Nick can do over here. Nick goes for a deep serve this time. Paul is very smart lob return and then has down the line. That is a smart return that you don't see too many guys making the singles. A lob return like the handball guys do, and then wait for the next shot. Paul, right to Nick's backhand. He hits a cross court to the right. Paul had to make a running shot. Could not do it. Serve it down. It's Minnesota's 11 playing 11. Good game. Very hot out here. Nick goes right to the middle. Paulie right back to Nick. And Paulie down the line. That's a great shot. Paulie at times can hit lefty shots that are just tremendous. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they go out. 11 up. Paulie now thinking where to serve. I think he's going to go in the middle. He does. Nick. Easy return to Paul's left. Paul down the line. Nicky again. Here's been the position of the game so far. This is the this has been the shot of the game so far that's kept him in the game. That two-hand shot. Paulie's got to realize that that is a mistake. We have a timeout. I think it's the first timeout of the game.
Next, we will have the mixed doubles. Mixed doubles match. Paul and Megan versus Dave Black and Sue.
So next we're going to have a mixed doubles match by Mike Melendez. We'll have Paul Angel and Megan. Came all the way in from Hawaii, playing phenomenal paddleball after a layoff against Dave Platt and Sully. Should be an interesting mixed doubles match. Okay, here we go. 11 up. Both guys are breathing a little bit harder than I would have thought out here, but it is hot. Nick to serve. Goes for an angle, not a good one. Paulie, good angle return. Nick was smart. He had one chance there to hit the ball slowly down the line and let Paul go for the winner. That was a very intelligent shot that he made from that position. 12 playing 11. Nick goes, serves to Paulie's left, slice return. Nick, let's see if he charges it. No, hits it back to Paulie deep. Paulie, good angle shot. Paul Angel goes down. There was a two bouncer. Okay, so we got. I believe the score is 11 playing 12. Both guys should drink. Nick, drink a little. Both guys are not drinking. Should be drinking. It's a little bit hot out here. Don't want anybody getting dehydrated.
We have 11 and 12.
We got 11 playing 12. Paul to serve. Let's see where he's going. Looks like it goes down the middle. Paulie with his left hand right in front of him. Good block call by Nick. First block call of the game.
1-2.
11 playing 12. Angel serves out wide. Oh, Nick went for the right shot, a short angle return that looked like 12 playing 12. John Lombardi just brings me water, which I appreciate. Angle serve by four. Nick off the court and hits it outside. I love the outside call. It's got a little accent in. 13-12, Paul again. Looks like he's going down to the Nick's backhand. He does. Paul at the middle. Angle to Nick's backhand. Oh, Nick hit a great shot. Might have had a little bit of a miss hit off the tip of the paddle, but it was down the line for a win.
12-13.
12-13, Nick to serve. Great evenly matched game so far. Down the middle serve. To Nick's backhand. Oh, he had the shot. It was easy. He just pulled it a little bit too much.
13, serving 12.
13-12, Paul to serve. I think he's going to go slow wide. No, he goes to Nick's backhand. Nick pulls Paul right on the line. Nick got control in the middle. Makes a mistake. Hits at the Paul. He's right. Paul, he didn't want to call block, but he had it. But he had the opening. Both guys missed their other shots. So 13 playing 12. Let's see what Nick is going to do. He goes out wide. That's his best serve in the match. He should have attacked the wall. He doesn't. Hits it to Paulie on the one with the left. Nick to the middle of the shot. Nick with a beautiful get to this hat. Paulie, great get. Oh, and Nicky goes off the wall with a took a little bit off the backhand to do. That was probably the best volley of the match. Like that. Another 10-second white. That was the best volley of the match. Here comes Mr. Greg over here. He's
Me, Mr. Glenn Greg?
Greg's sitting with his father. Played him fine time. Greg Spallana, tremendous player. Nick goes wide. Paulie, great return. Oh, Nick with a backhand stab. Paulie had the whole court to the right hand, and he had the whole court open. Why did he go back? 15-13. Unforced errors is the key to the game. Susan cracking up from my commentary, apparently. Deep serve, good. Nick was off the wall to Paulie's left hand. Paulie right to the middle, but there's the game. He takes a little off the ball, made Paulie run. He controlled the middle and just dinked it into the right-hand corner. 16-13, 25-point game, win by 2.
16-13.
16 playing 13. Let's see where Nick goes. Got a feeling he's going to go to the middle, try and jam him. Yes, he does. The Paulie's left. Return to the Nick's backhand. Goes a block there. He doesn't do it. Nicky gives it right back to him. Angle. Nick with a backhand. Oh, and he does that. The guys are not angling the ball. You give it to somebody in the middle in singles, and then you're just going to bury it.
13-16.
They're at their mercy. Paulie with the serve. And jams Nick to the body. Paulie should have gone off the wall, doesn't, gave up the position, and Nick took the position and hit a soft shot to the
No
corner.
timeouts left.
Nick has used all his timeouts yet. It seems to be like it's very hot out here. It looks to me like Paul should actually lob that return. If he does lob the return, I think he'll make Nick make a little bit more work for him, but so far they haven't.
You wonder if you take me home, right? You wonder if you take me home.
We got people in the background here. Hopefully they don't start the dance.
Music players in the room.
Daddy, they're looking for you.
Okay.
16-13.
16-13, everybody. Nick to serve. He's talking to himself. I think he's trying to pump himself up. Goes down the middle. Lob return by Paul, which I've been saying is a key return. Paul, Nick went for the spike. Missed it in the right-hand corner.
Serving at 13-16.
13-16. Paulie a little indecisive where to stand on the serve. Let's see where he goes. He goes angle, not a good one. And
Point to the serve.
14-16.
14-16.
Paulie serves the Nick's backhand. Nick tries a lob, not a good one. Paulie lefty behind him. Nick with a two-hand backhand, slow to the right corner. Angle shot to Nick's backhand. And then he missed it. That shot, to me, Paulie should go right down the line. He doesn't do it.
We caution the players on your serve to not come back behind the hash mark, please.
Right behind us, we have the great Howie Hammer. Legend of Paddleball started the game. 16 playing 13. Nick the serve. But first, I think, fault of the game. It goes outside by about 10 feet. Missed it badly.
14-16.
14 playing 16. Nick returns. A Paul's boxing him out. Pull down the line. That's the shot I said. He tried to box Nick out instead of just making sure he hits the wall and make sure he returns it. Sometimes you got to make the shot first and then let the guy, get the ball.
16.
16 playing 14. Let's see where Nick goes to serve. Serves down the middle. Paul, good return to the right line. He should have attacked it. He's going for a spike and an easy spike to the left-hand corner. Nick doesn't even try and saves his energy. 14 playing 16. Ball to serve. Goes slow angle. Best serve he's hit all game. He's in position for a righty down the line, but not a good one. He should have stepped into it. Instead, he waited, and then he gave it. And Nick, again, is the shot so far. That's the difference in the game. Is the two-hand backhand cross court.
16-4.
Okay, Nick to serve. Both guys look confused on where they're going to serve. Nick's going to go low for the first time. He goes low. Good deep serve, and Paul just drills that return. Believe you me, that was not an easy shot. That was right by the long line, and Paul just drilled it cross court for a roll. 14 playing 16. Angel to serve, not a good one. Nick way off the court. Should have just gone down the line. The line is wide open. 15 playing 16. Angel to serve. Slow serve, not a good one again. There's the return that I said that he should go for. Right down the line, it's wide open. Nothing Paul can do. Didn't angle the ball wide enough.
16-15.
Paid a price. 16-15. We got Nick to serve. Does one of the moves in tennis, didn't like the toss, or the back. Angle serve, not a good one. Paul slice return to Nick's backhand, and Paul is just, for some reason, was totally out of position. Was probably expecting Nick to go low like he's been doing all game, and got caught down the middle, tried to go
17-15.
17-15. Excellent game. Nick, good deep serve, he drives and Paul with a very good return. There's the return I've been saying. That's the return that the handball guys use effectively, and most paddleball players do not use enough on the return in the big ball. 15-17. Nick goes in to attack the serve, Paul down the right line, and finally kills the ball in front of him instead of trying to block Nick out.
16-17.
16-17. Can't be any better than this. Paul down the middle. Nick's backhand. He goes for that
Point to the serve.
winner from the baseline. That's his shot, but it's a good shot.
We have a new game, 17-17.
17-17 as Mitch whispers softly. Good game. Singles. Angle serve. Nick down the line. Paul has the whole court with a killer.
Two bounces.
Those two bounces, it looks like we're waiting for the refs. And it was 18 playing 17. So now Paul takes the lead.
18-17.
18-17. Angel to serve. Angle serve, his best one in the match. He returns it. He's in position. Down the line to Nick's backhand. Nick again with the slow. Oh! Nick with that slow righty shot. He got away with it that time. Paul anticipated it, but missed it. Missed the shot. We have another white. That one Paul should have just dropped in the corner, but he missed it. Easy for me to say. I'm sitting out here, and these guys are running their butts off. They're waiting.
Here we go. 17-18.
17 playing 18. Nick deciding where to serve. He's a little confused. He's going to go from the right-hand corner for the first time with a little topspin tennis serve to Paulie's left. Paulie returns it to the middle. Nick decided to hit it hard that time off the backhand instead of dropping it.
18-17.
It's 18-17. Paul right to the middle. Oh, Nicky gives it right back to him to return. There's an appeal going on. The ball was returned to the middle. Very close ball to the left-hand corner. Looked like I wasn't even following it. Looked like Nick had an easy layup. As we got Mr. Ray Gaston over here coming over like that.
Food announcement.
What's that?
Food
announcement
for the players.
coming from. Okay, right there. That was a good ball, which I thought it was, but you know, you'll see it better on the camera. I believe that's a point that should make it 19-17. Nick doesn't have any timeouts. Think he wanted a timeout.
Yeah, it wasn't gettable, that's right.
Nick just
We got 19,
questions it, but it wasn't a gettable ball. 19-17. Ball's going for the serve. Goes to Nick's backhand cross court, and you just cannot do that. So far, that is what kept Nick in the game. Nick's two-hand backhand cross court is a beautiful shot. One of the best shots, really, in the game.
17-19.
These are two of the best four players probably in Paddleball right now in singles. Let's see where Nick goes with this. To the middle of the pole's left. A slice return high. Nicky with all the time. From the angle, actually had too much time. He thought about it. He should have just tried to angle it low and made Paul run. But he didn't.
19-17.
19-17. Paul goes for the serve. Angle serve. Nicky wide. It looked like it just missed from here. Yep, it just missed right there. Personally, he had any choice he wanted with that serve. It was not a good serve. I would rather see him go down the line with that shot and make Paul run cross court, but he chose to go cross court. Either way, it would have been a win. I believe it's 2017 right now.
20-17.
Paul going to serve. It goes for the angle. Nicky return. There's the down the line. He misses it. Paul misses his shot to the corner, and Nicky kills it. Two bounces.
Two bounces.
They the ref didn't call it right away. I'll tell you, it was true. I saw it from here clearly.
17-20.
17-20. Nicky, not sure where to serve. Let's see if he can angle it. He doesn't. It's a deep Paulie finally with a lob return, but it was a short lob.
Go to the server.
That's the return, but the problem with the lob is if you don't hit it good, you hit it to the short line, you're dead. So now it's 18 playing 20. Nick goes deep to Paul's right. Returns to Nick's backhand, and that's the money shot. When he's in front of the short line or behind it, Nick takes a little off it, hits the angle.
20.
So it's a great game, everybody. 19 playing 20. Nick trying to blow on the racket because his hands are sweating. Paulie moving in on the return, had an easy return down the line. Try to do too much with it.
We have a new game, 20-20.
Let's see what Nick decides to do. He goes deep to Paulie's right, down the line. Nicky comes in, gives it right back to him, and he made a
Over there.
So far, singles are a lot of games of mistake. If you miss your angle and you hit the ball to the middle, the other guy takes the position,
20-20.
and you're in trouble. 20 playing 20. Angle serve, Nick one. Down the line, felt like, and Paulie runs two steps finally and snaps it with his right hand. One of the best shots he's hit all game.
20.
So it's 21 playing 20. Paul goes to Nick's backhand. Nick goes opposite, reverses for the first time. He usually always goes cross court. He goes to try and hit it to Paul's left.
22-20.
This is it, 22-20. Angel to serve again to Nick's backhand. This time he goes low. Paul did not anticipate that shot.
This is what championship Paddleball is all about. Have a round
That's
of
it.
applause.
Nick is saying, everybody, great game. Everybody's applauding over here. They're enjoying themselves.
20-22.
Beautiful Saturday afternoon, 2022. Nicky serves. Deep serve to pulls left. The slice return. Nick should have charged it. But again, he goes with that low shot. Oh, and finally makes it. Nick let it go. I don't think he could have got it anyway. But he hits a beautiful shot on the run. The first time Paul made a running right-hand shot. 22-20. Nick coming in on the serve. Hits a beautiful. He cut off the angle, and that was worth everybody's clapping. That was a beautiful
20-22.
shot. We got 20 playing 22. Nick serves. Outside. It's a tough thing. At this stage of the game, you can't give away those 3 points.
22
points. 2-3 on serve. Paulie going from the
That's not the middle. You gotta be in the middle. And I could be here, so behind me. No, you gotta be right. No, I could be here and I stay behind me. No, you have to serve to the majority of the court.
He can do that. As long as he's telling him where to serve, they're arguing where they serve. Paulie's trying to serve to the left of the middle, and he wants to serve it behind them. As long as he tells him where to serve, unless the rules have changed over the years, I think that is totally legal. Like that. Paul can serve as long as he tells him where. He's giving up about 75% of
As
the
long as you
court.
tell him where you're going,
Yes.
you know that he's got to serve over there.
That was the rule years ago. I didn't think it was changed. So Paul is going to serve now from the little left to the middle. He's going up high. Nicky charges it with his left, and Nicky hits it right down the line to Paul's left. Paul had an easy shot, but missed it.
20-23.
A lot of pressure. Where will Nick go on the serve? He will go to the middle. Paulie lob return, just missed it. That was the right return, but he missed the shot. It went on. So we got 21-23. Nick, slow return to the middle. Paulie down the line to the right. Nick had the shot, missed it, skipped it into the ground.
23-21.
Okay, 23-21. We're right there. Nick comes in on the return, hits the two-hand backhand. Paulie down the line to the right. And Paulie's got a wide open court and hits it down the line. He was patient, took his time, and hit it down the line. Nick had a
Match
guess.
point, serving
Match
21.
point 21. What a good, very good game. Angle serve. Nick charges it. Paulie's lefty gets jammed. Nick two-hand backhand cross foot. Paulie takes his time and just whips it cross foot. And that's the game. And a great game. Everybody applauding. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a beautiful game. Paul Angel, the champion of the singles. Nick, great battle. Everybody, both guys, good battle like that. Good game. And Mr. John Lombardi is back.
Thank you, Glenn.
Hopefully you'll see you there later and enjoy the commentary.
Thank you.